Good morning. It's 7:30 a.m. I should have been up an hour ago. By that I mean I was up an hour ago. I decided to just be lazy and lay in bed for another hour. Anyway, welcome to another moment with you. I'm still tired. Kill me now. I'm not ready yet. Am I ever ready though? No. Let us just go into this though. As we left off, Natsuki was having a flashback to what happened with her dad and her family in general. And specifically her mother. Anyway, I haven't done the voices really. Let's see. I'll take the chocolate one, please. Thank you. Oh wait, I should probably get CRU1. Oh, this is the cookies. She's always complaining about being hungry about this time of day. I bet she'll like a cookie. I'll take a sugar one as well. Again, thanks. Oh, she brought 2 cookies. Someone must have dropped a lot of change behind the vending machine today. What does that mean? Who is she? She's this one girl in my morning class. She's always tired and she's really mean. Her dad changes jobs a lot. He's like a drunk or something. Everyone knows this. She probably lives in a shack or a box. Well, that's mean. Don't say things like that. Don't worry about it. Unless she can hear us anyway. Oh, damn. Kids are ruthless. As everyone settles into their routines, I decided to follow the same pattern I did yesterday. I read another chapter of Yuri's book, and I head over to the closet where Natsuki is standing. I'm a little nervous considering how we left things yesterday, but I'm pretty sure I can win her over. Besides, I need to return her volume party girls to her. I managed to finish last night. Probably won't become my new favorite or anything, but it wasn't bad. Natsuki doesn't seem to notice me as I walk over to her. She's once again busy explaining to the boxes in the closet. Hey Natsuki, I got your... not again. Monica! Stop moving my boxes. The one I want is in the top shelf now and I can't reach it. Sorry Natsuki, it's out of my hands. The classroom teacher needed the space for her supplies. I can help you get it down if you want. No, I don't need help. I can do it myself. Alright, if you insist. Natsuki turns to face me. And there goes double for you. Hey, what did I do? She turns towards the closet and looks up at her box. I can tell she's trying to come up with a plan to get it down. I really want to offer to help, but I also like my internal organs right where they are. After a few moments of thinking, Natsuki's eyes light up and she steps away from the closet. She returns to the rolling chair. It's a bit higher than the other chairs in the room, which would give Natsuki just the height she needs to get her box. However, Natsuki, not one word. Okay then. Natsuki standing by the chair with a tray and equipment. The wheels on this chair don't roll very well. If I'm careful, I should be able to get the box down without moving. Well, she's got a plan. A crazy, dangerous, poorly thought out plan. But a plan, at any rate. Quickly. I need a rating. Ration, what the fuck's a ration? I don't know. Anyway, I need a rating. Fran, 1 to 10. 10 being a good plan, 1 being a bad plan. Where would you put this plan? I decided to stand by and watch see if she admits to needing any help. Natsuki moves the chair in position and steps onto it. She stops suddenly and shoots me an angry look. Take 3 steps back. Oh, why? No way I'm letting you peek up my skirt. Natsuki, I never even think of doing that. Sure, I totally believe you. If sarcasm would cut, I'd be in bloody ribbons. I'd be bloody ribbons right now. Now step back. I immediately take 3 steps back. I'm not interested in getting Natsuki even more angry with me. Once she's satisfied that I'm far away enough, she carefully steps into the chair. And we still... This scene does not look appropriate. Can we confirm this? Sure enough, the chair doesn't move under her weight. I can't help but notice a smirk on her face. She carefully reaches up and puts her hands around the box manga. Almost got it. She manages to get her fingertips around the edges of the box. I can see a look of triumph on her face as she inches the box towards her. Finally, she gets the box into her hands and off the shelf. Unfortunately, the sudden shift of the weight causes her to lose balance. She catches herself, but all the movement causes the chair to roll slightly. Wow! Everything seems to be moving in slow motion. Natsuki's trying to catch herself, but as soon as the chair moves into the opposite direction, Natsuki! I start to run towards her, but I'm too late. Natsuki starts tumbling down, box and all. Ow! Fuck, that hurt. She's already landed on the floor by the time I reach her. Her box of manga is lying on the side. Several volumes have spilled on the floor. Before I can offer to help her up, Monica comes rushing over. Is everything alright over here? I glance over at Natsuki, then position myself between her and Monica. I don't know her that well, but I figured Natsuki is the kind that doesn't want to offer people's help to make a fuss over her. We just dropped the box. We're fine. We're fine here now, thank you. How are you? Monica gives me a weird look, then chuckles to herself as she heads back to the front of the room. I exhale and turn around and check on Natsuki. She's already crawling over to the box to get her spilled manga. I can hear her muttering to herself. Why? Why does everything have to be so hard? I'm not certain if I should offer to help or not, but after a moment, the question quickly becomes moot. Natsuki picks up one of the volumes of manga and stares at the cover. Her eyes widen and her jaws drop. The top corner has gone folded over in the fall. Now the cover has a crease line across the front. She tries to fold the cover back a few times to no effect. Finally, she tosses the manga away and sits quietly for a moment. I decide it's probably where I should say something. Hey, it's not that bad. If you put it in the box with the other volumes, maybe the crease will flatten out. It doesn't matter. It's stupid anyway. Well, I can tell she's angry. It wasn't as forceful as I expected. Please go away. Leave me alone. Her voice is starting to crack. Despite how angry she is, I can tell she's fighting back tears. Natsuki, are you deaf? I said go away. She turns to face me. Her eyes are starting to get moist. I don't worry. You don't know anything about me. You can't possibly understand what it's like to be me. And I sure as hell don't want to. I don't want you feeling sorry for me. So take your stupid grin and lame pickup lines and go bug somebody else. I don't want you here anyway. Dummy. Ouch. I don't see any reason to respond to that. I turn to leave Natsuki to spill manga, but I remember standing to first. I turn back around and gently place the first volume of Parfait Girls on the desk next to her. I can know she's looking at it out of the corner of her eye. Then I hear her head back to the front of the classroom. Monica and Siri are discussing something, and I think I'll try to talk to Siri when they're done. Dummy. Okay. Okay. Let's see. It looks fine. I don't see any damage to it. I bet he didn't even read it. Jerk. Probably just. Hey. What's this thing stuck in the pages? Bookmark? With all 3 of the Parfait Girls in it? He left a note. That's key. I finally remembered where I had seen the Parfait Girls before. About a year ago, I owned a grab bag at an anime convention. This bookmark was one of the prizes inside. I didn't recognize the characters then, so I tossed it in my drawer and forgot about it. After I read the first volume, I remember I still had it. I thought you might like to have it since it is your favorite series. I hope it helps you find your place. Hope. He gave me. I don't know what those two were talking about, but Siri seems pretty excited. She's apparently drawing something on a sheet of paper that she keeps showing Monica. I can't see what it is, but it must be good since Monica gives nodding in approval. It's nodding approval. I'm feeling tired. While I strain my eyes from trying to listen to the conversation, I suddenly get the impression that I'm not up here by myself anymore. I turn to the side and see Natsuki staring near my desk. She turns her eyes away at me as soon as I look at her. Her demeanor is sheepish. Her knees are pressed close together. Her shoulders are slumped down, and she's holding up the second volume Parfait Girls with her elbow pulled close to her body. She has a very guilty look at her face. She'll occasionally turn her eyes towards me, then turn away when we We make eye contact. I let her stand there for a moment. I'm a bit nervous about saying anything after her outburst a minute ago. Finally, I muster up some courage. So, having a rough day? Natsuki looks at me and turns her eyes away from me again. She slowly nods her head up and down. Do you want to talk about it? She doesn't look at me this time. She slowly turns her head from side to side. Whatever is bothering her, she appears to want to keep it to herself. Okay. You want to read this second volume part for you girls? She looks at me again. She holds my gaze for a few moments and turns her eyes to the floor. She sways idly and starts drawing a circle on the floor with her left foot. I mean, I've heard the second volume was where the plot really picks up. She stops swaying. Her eyes dart up and meet mine, looking into each other's eyes for a moment, and then, slowly, Natsuki begins to smile. Okay, everyone. Okay, I'm getting emotional right now. It's time to read our poems. Everyone grab a partner and get to it. I get my poem out of my bag and read it over one last time. I put real effort into it last time. I'm curious to see what Natsuki thinks, but it's not as long as yesterday's. Your word choice is interesting as well. Oh? How so? Well, yesterday you were using all these fancy words like heaven sent and wild wind, but now you're using more simple to the point words like games and blanket. I must say, I approve of the change. I'm glad I impressed you. Now hold on a sec. I didn't say you impressed me. I said I approved of the change. You got a way to go before you impress me. Oh? Well, teach on then. Oh, mistress of the written word. I'm glad someone noticed. Take a look at this. Ah, yes. Spiders. You guys like spiders? I don't like. I don't mind spiders. I just have a really big fear like them. I'm fearful of spiders. Alright, pay attention. This poem isn't really about what it seems to be about. The most important person in it is the speaker. Throughout the speaker's words, we learn more about them than we do about Amy. We find out that he or she is a very cruel and judgmental person who needs to leave Amy alone and leave her enjoy her spiders in peace. Does that make sense to you? So, is Amy a real person? Were you listening at all? I'm just kidding. I understand what you're saying. I just need a sec to write that down. Wait, write what down? The stuff you're telling me about poetry. I just want to get better, so I'm writing down what I learned from all of you. No one ever... Well, you'll have plenty by the time we're done with you. Of course, my advice will be the most useful, so make sure you highlight it or something. Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, I studied your poem when I wrote mine last night. You what? I studied your poem. The Eagles Can Fly one? I picked it up after you threw it away yesterday. It really helped me out when I was writing. Natsuki suddenly goes quiet. I take a moment to look up from my notes. Are you alright? So, you based your poem on my writing? Yeah. Natsuki starts breathing quickly. Hey, are you? I have to go to the restroom. Okay. Get a hold of yourself, Natsuki. That doesn't mean anything. Just because he actually paid attention to it. No, I can't. I don't want to get hurt. Still. Natsuki hasn't come back yet. I'm kind of just sitting here, awkwardly. Do I move on to the next person, or... Oh, there you are. Yeah, well, I really had to go. Anyway, like I said, your poem was much better than yesterday. I'm really impressed, but you said, accept praise help. Anyway, you can take this poem home to study if you want, after I'm done showing it with everyone else. That is. Oh, sure. I mean, it's just for studying, not for any other reason at all, okay? Okay. Whatever you say, Natsuki. What's that supposed to mean? Well, there's a lot to absorb here. I don't think I'd be too far off to assume this poem isn't really about a girl who likes spiders, correct? It's fine, Natsuki. It really is. It just... You're Amy in this poem, aren't you? I mean, you go to great lengths to hide your manga in our club room, so I think I know what this poem is really about. People are just so mean. I know. I used to be around a lot of people like that when I was in the debate club. You were in the debate club, weren't you? Yes, I was. It was a club mostly full of people who thought they were better than everyone else. I'm ashamed to say I've tried to be like them for a while. I guess I wanted them to accept me, but one day I saw them making fun of a girl under our table who was minding her own business. They were talking just loud enough so she could hear them. The girl looked like she was about to cry, and she got up and left. It was right then when I said I didn't want to be like those debate club people. So I guess you can say I could easily be the speaker in this poem. Wow, I didn't think I'd ever hear you talking about yourself so much, Monica. Well, I do tend to be a rather private person. And to be fair, you don't really talk about yourself that much either, Natsuki. Well, good point. So I can't help but notice that the other members of our literature club aren't the most popular people in the school. Did you form this club as some sort of safe space for people who, don't fit in? Well, I had several reasons for starting this club. But really, I did it to be a place for people to relax and be themselves. So I suppose your statement would be accurate, Natsuki. Huh. Well, I have to say, I am thankful for this club. Especially since you didn't judge me for my love of manga. Well, we all have our spiders, I suppose. Alright, Sayori. It's our turn to share poems. Yay! I've been looking really forward to reading your poem today, Natsuki. I bet it's amazing. Oh, Sayori, stop it. My poems aren't that good. That was token humility. By all means, keep telling me how awesome I am. Anyway, let me show you my poem first. Sorry, I can't read this word anymore without thinking of the Happy Thoughts picture. Do not put it up, friend. I will stab you. Well, words. You know what I fucking mean. If I look at the video and I see that you put it up, I'm coming down there and stabbing you. I don't care if we're under lockdown. Maybe I shouldn't be making a joke thread on the YouTube video before I get demonetized or get my channel taken down. Anyway, wow, Sayori. This one's really a bit more complex than yesterday's. Yeah, I wanted to branch out some. Yeah, so do you really feel this way, Sayori? Oh? What do you mean, Natsuki? Well, this poem is about making other people happy, and at the expense of your own happiness. You don't feel that way, do you? I mean, you're so peppy. I don't figure you'd ever run out of happiness. Oh, well, making other people happy is the most important thing to me. I guess that's why I was born, to be the sunshine in everyone else's lives. Well, that's great and all, but what about your sunshine in your life? Well, if other people are happy, that makes me happy. And so, in a sense, I bring myself sunshine by bringing everyone else sunshine. Huh. Well, I guess that's alright, but make sure to focus on yourself some. That is very important. We used to go as the Yuri and Natsuki thing from the last time. We used to go to the beach as a family as well. I think our last trip was in my mom's last days. She wasn't feeling too well, but she insisted we take a trip as a family. I remember building sandcastles and watching the waves wash away my footprints. I kept asking my mom where they went. I remember my dad laughed at it. That may have been the last time I heard him. Alright, we'll write about the beach today and compare our poems tomorrow. Deal? Yes, deal. Alright then. See you tomorrow, Yuri. And you as well, Natsuki. I just realized I've not been speaking much of any Yuri throughout the whole Natsuki route. Anyway, Wow, I haven't thought about that beach trip in a while. I miss those days. Oh, I remember when we had a camera with us when we went. Mama and Papa took some pictures. I think they ended up in a box in the closet. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Oh, there's so many. Here's me playing in the sand, and Papa holding me in his lap, and... Where's... No. Oh, no. He didn't. Man, what a day. After a eventful day, the lecture club, and a mishap with a box of set of manga, I finally have time to sit and watch a few episodes. I found I enjoyed reading a bit more than I thought I would, but anime is still my first love. My new series is set in the fantasy world. Oh yeah, I forgot this was a thing. This was this was during the Sayori thing. When you talk to Monica at the post office. This was mentioned, and Monica mentions how she actually likes this series herself. My new series is about a fantasy world and stars a fiery sorceress and her dumb swordsman sidekick. Ah yes. It's a bit slow to start, but I've really gotten into it. So much in fact I decided to head off to the bookstore to see if they have a manga series based on it. I'm in the literature club after all. I should always be looking for new things to read. To the bookstore. Welcome back. As I walk in the bookstore to where I buy my manga, my family thoughts drifting to Natsuki. I didn't know what to think of her at first, but I'm honestly still trying to figure her out. She's really all over the place. She really seems to warm up to me when she found out I like manga, but she turned on me pretty quick when I didn't side of her in her argument. She seems to be better now, and I guess she had a hard day, but still. I want to get to know her better, but I'm worried that she might still be like that all the time. Anyway, I'm at the bookstore now. That's what they got. Let's see. Saint Seiya, Skullgirls. Here we go, Slayers. I pick up the first volume and head off to find a comfortable place to sit. I like to flip through volumes to see how they are different from the manga before I buy them. As I turn the corner towards the padded chairs the store provides, I run into a familiar face. Natsuki? Natsuki is standing there in front of a dim shelf of manga. She's flipping through one of the volumes. I can't see the cover to tell which one. Oh, what are you doing here? I held up my volume of manga. Probably the same thing you're doing. She smirks and shows me the cover of manga she's holding up. It features Lord Swordsman facing off against a massive skinless giant. Attack on Titan? That's a far cry from Part 8 girls. Natsuki's side there smirk emerges. Expression seems almost tired. Yeah, well, a series about battling giants. Kinda fits my mood, I guess. There's a lot packed in that statement. I know you didn't want to talk about it earlier, but are you alright? Natsuki glances in my direction. Her tired expression never leaves her face. I just had a discussion with my dad the other day. Nothing major. Just kind of put me in a sour mood. Yeah, I've been there. My mom keeps pestering me to go outside more. Now I say, Mom, the anime is here. Why would I leave? Why would I leave? Piss her off to no end. Natsuki laughs at that. I haven't seen her decide her yet. I have to admit, I kind of like Happy Natsuki. Hey, her smile disappears. Natsuki's expression changes to a guilty look she had earlier today. Look, I'm sorry about, earlier today. Oh, that's new. Oh? So I take you didn't mean it when you said you didn't want me in the club? Well, I didn't mean it at first, but I guess you're kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of nice. It's nice to have someone to talk about manga with that. About manga with it. Is that right? Is that correct English? If that's not correct English, and I'm just not I'm not stupid. I just for once. Anyway, that's all I meant, of course. That's an odd clarification. Maybe you can tell me what's going on with this science series. It's kind of confusing. She hands me the volume she's looking at, then shifts positions, so she's standing next to me. Oh, well, these giants appear and start eating people, and the last thing managed to a walled city to be safe from them. Here, this page has a diagram. I point to the 2-page spread on the manga. Natsuki leans over to look at it, and then stands up straight again. Maybe just me, but she seems standing a little closer to me than she was before. Anyway, the humans train people to to use their special gear to let them swing around at high speeds. Here, take a look at this part. Again, I showed Natsuki the pages, and she leaned in to look at them. When she raises her head back up, she moves in a bit closer to me. Her head is basically touching my shoulder. Anyway, if I told you more, I'd spoil it. You should probably read on your own. Oh? But I like hearing you explain it. I turned to look at her. She was looking right into my eyes without turning away. I noticed her face slightly red. I mean, you're so good at explaining everything that for you just wouldn't stop. You can keep talking to me for a while. That is, if you want to. Wow. I was actually acting kind of nervous all of a sudden. If I didn't know any better, there's an awkward moment while I fumble with my words. I'm not really sure how to respond to a situation like this. As I continue to trip over my words, Natsuki looks at me as she's waiting for me to respond. I'm floundering continues it for a moment or two when I hear a sound from the front door opening. I notice an older man walking into the store. He starts saying a name over and over, not quite a yell, but enough for the store to hear him. Haruka. The other section stops me on my intriguing stance as I turn to this man. Oh, that's weird. I don't know who this Haruka is. I turn back towards Natsuki. Her eyes are wide and her face has gone white. Natsuki, how did you find me? Her voice is really a whisper. Before I can respond, she grabs me quickly and pulls me down behind the bookshelf. Outside of the old man. Hey, shh. We're on the other side of the bookshelf now, facing away from the front door. Most of us are sitting on the floor. Natsuki is close to the edge of the shelf and she's peering around the corner to keep tabs on where the old man is standing. Okay, who is this guy? And why are you hiding from him? Natsuki responds without looking at me. He's my dad. Huh? Shh. I lean over to Natsuki and poke my head around the shelf with her. The old man has got mostly white hair and a peppered trace of black. He has a short beard to match. All his hair is somewhat unkempt and straggly, and he's wearing a large pair of dark-tinted glasses. His face is watery and craggy. If I saw him at a glance, I assume he's Natsuki's grandfather. Okay, so that's your dad. Why are we hiding from him again? I don't want him seeing me with a guy. Why? Is he super strict? He's not gonna chase me around with a sword just for talking to you, is he? I don't know. I mean, he's never seen me talk to a guy before. I need a drink. How long have I been talking without fucking drinking? Holy shit. Anyway, I really don't want to know how he'd react. Oh, don't talk to many guys, huh? I'm flattered. Stop. Natsuki looks around the corner and looks back at me. Her expression's almost sad, as if she has to leave but doesn't want to. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out some money, which she then hands to me. Do me a favor. I was gonna buy that volume of manga to sneak it home, but when Papa here, would you mind buying it for me? You can bring it to school tomorrow and hand it off. Sure. But why are you getting this from your dad? Natsuki looks away. Her pained expression tells me there's a story behind her actions and she probably doesn't want to share more. I shied away from another time. Alright, don't worry about it. Bring me a lunch tomorrow and I hand it off. She smiles as her eyes line up. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Natsuki takes another look around the bookshelf and then stands up and walks over to her father. I glance over them to see what's happening. Natsuki's father seems confused and keeps asking for Haruka. She's talking to him quietly as if she's trying to calm him down. After she's discussing, I can't hear. The two of them leave the bookstore together. I take a moment to process what's been seen and stand up and head over to the register of Natsuki's manga. I keep replaying the scene out in my head as I walk to his home. I have so many questions about Natsuki's father, and why she's so afraid of throwing the hobby to him around. Are we gonna learn? I don't want to learn. 10 years ago. Wait, you guys know what I gotta do. I'm cracking my knuckles just to do this. And my wrists. Natsuki, I've been thinking. Yes, Mama? Would you like if we take a trip to the beach today? I'd love to go to the beach, Mama. Now. I don't think your mom is up for it, Natsuki. Oh, but Papa, I want to play in the sand and go in the water. Please, Mama, can we go? Of course, dear. Go get your swimsuit. Yay! Natsuki. Oh, she's already run off. Yeah, you know you need your rest. That's what the doctor said. The doctor said I have a few months at best. If I don't exert myself, I might be able to add a month or so to that. but I don't want Natsuki to remember me as a bedridden invalid in my last days. I want her to have happy memories of me. Let her have this. Oh, you're having another spell. Sit down and breathe slowly. I got it, thank you. I don't want to lose you. My darling. You can't stop this from happening. All you can do is love me for the time we have left, and love our daughter for both of us while I'm gone. I don't know if I can handle living without you. Shh. I love you, Echo. I love you. That's what the name means. It's Natsuki's mom's name. So I'm guessing he's just still distraught after all these years over her death. And I put my books. Oh, I didn't read that fucking first part shit. The lunch bell rings and I gather my stuff together. Okay, thank you. As the lunch bell, as I put my bag into my bag, I noticed Natsuki's manga in the bookstore. She told me to give it to her today at school. I figured she'd be in the literature club meeting, but I thought I'd see if I could try to find her before then. Now seems to be a good time as any. I wander around the cafeteria looking for Natsuki. I've never seen her here before during lunch periods, but I've also never really looked for her. I looked around for a bit, but not really having any luck. After a little while, I gave up and get in line to order some sweet rolls. I like sweet rolls. I decided to head over to one of the less populated halls to eat a piece. That might also be a good place to look over my poem and make sure it's ready for a club meeting. However, something catches my eye as I sit down and eat. Natsuki? I catch a glimpse of Natsuki disappearing around the corner into another hallway. I decide to catch up to her. Hey Natsuki, wait up. I stand up and walk towards the direction I saw her going. But as I turn the corner, huh? Where'd she go? Natsuki should be right here, but I don't see her anywhere. I check around a bit, confused. And that's when I noticed one of the doors in the hallway is slightly ajar. Intrigued, I pulled it open. Inside is a ladder. I've already come this far, so I figured I might as well climb and see what it leads to. After a short ascent, I found myself in front of a door. I realize this is a door that leads to the roof. I'll see the roof actually should be locked, but security tends to be kind of lax around here. I open the door and step on the roof. The roof was closed off to the students a little while ago. It used to be a sort of break area, but it's fallen into disrepair. Sure enough, a portion of the fence on the area to the right of the door has fallen down. I'm struck by how windy it is out here. Then there is almost a constant stream of light when that picks up every so often. Despite that, it's very quiet up here. I also never realized how high our school building is. I can almost see the town sprawling down below. I see a town in the distance. I just realized there's a building over there. Also, why the fuck does a school have a fucking water tower? These are the questions we need answered. Why is there a water tower at the school? What the fuck is this, man? After taking a look, I turn my head into Natsuki is up here as well. She's facing away from me and with her arms folded. I can't see her face, but I can tell her body language that she's in deep in thought. I almost wonder if I should just leave her be, but I'm curious as to why she is up here by herself. Besides, I need her to get her manga to her and call out to her. Natsuki. She's visibly startled as I quickly turn around. Help! How did you find me here? I decided to disappear around the corner and found the door. Oh. She folds her arms again and looks away, as if she's unsure of what to say. There is a moment of silence. And how do you pronounce that word? I'm so confused. I don't know these big words, man. I'm a college. I may be a college student, but I'm a community college student. The fuck? Alright. By a gust of wind that blows by, I figure I need to say something. Also, I brought your manga from last night. Oh, thank you. She still seems that she doesn't know what to say. She's almost acting nervous. So, do you come here often? Natsuki shifts her weight off slightly. Not all the time. I actually found my way up here when I was having a bad day once. Ever since then, I come up here whenever I need to be alone. I mean, the literature club is awesome and all, but it just hard sometimes. There's a lot going on at home, and then people at school are jerks. Sometimes I need some me time, you know? Yeah, I hear that. I reach into my bag and pull out the volume manga she bought last night. Here's this. Oh, thanks. Natsuki takes the volume from me. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a bookmark. I noticed that's the Parfait Girls one I gave her yesterday. She sticks it in the front cover of the manga, then looks at me and smiles. I'll leave it here. I'll leave it there so I can use it when I start reading. I smile back at her. Glad to see you getting some use out of that. Yeah, well, it helps you find my place. Yeah. We stand there in silence for a moment. The moon picks up again and catches Natsuki's pigtails. A few strands of her hair is blown in front of her eyes. She's looking intensely at me, never once breaking her gaze. I'll just head on out if you want to have time to yourself. I turn to leave, but I said I like to be alone up here, but there's no reason we can't be alone together. I chuckled at that statement. Well, if you insist. I never turn down an opportunity to spend time with a cute girl like you. She seems to prickle at the statement. Don't. She gets mad for a moment to catch herself. She closes her eyes and lets out a breath. Please, don't call me cute. I don't like that. Alright. I'm sorry. It's okay. I suppose I should actually tell people that more often. She looks away and blushes slightly. You can call me pretty if you like. Oh, sure thing. Pretty if you like. I lay. She looks confused for a moment, and then the release hits her. She bursts out laughing. You dork. She playfully shoves me as I laugh with her. We sit down together to eat lunch on the rooftop. Natsuki does most of the talking as she gives her opinions on various manga series mixed in with a little bit of school gossip. I honestly didn't expect her to be so talkative. She's so much easygoing when she's comfortable. I honestly wish she was like this more often. As the lunch period nears its end, I head down the ladder to get... The fuck is happening outside? While we're walking, Natsuki starts quizzing me on the new manga she just bought. So how come humanity has such a hard time fighting these giants anyway? Can't they just use planes and tanks and stuff? Well, humanity seems to have regressed as far as technology. They still have large cannons, but no planes and tanks. So they use cannons to fight the thing? Yeah, but they aren't very effective. Instead, they use these special packs. They have grappling cords on them. They can zip around and use swords to cut the weak spots of the back of the giant's necks. Why don't they just put razors or something on the cannonballs? Because the series is really a study about the best and worst of humanity. Things like that don't really matter. That sounds like an excuse to have a cool aerial sword fighting scenes. Study about the best and worst of humanity, Natsuki. No joke, I'm kind of interested in looking at Attack on Titan now, because I have never watched it. I'm not gonna lie. She laughs triumphantly. I'm just about to offer a reboot, but I suddenly hear a familiar scene in the hallway. Sunshine, my own sunshine. Oh, Natsuki. Siri glances back and forth between Natsuki and myself. She looks confused and quickly puts on a happy face. So, you two must have spent lunch together? Yeah, I ran into Natsuki at the bookstore yesterday. She needed me to bring her some manga she bought. Thanks again for that, by the way. Oh, you two are spending a lot of time together, eh? That's great. For some reason, that doesn't sound too sincere. I'm glad you're making new friends, Hope. That's why I wanted you to join the literature club. Anyway, I need to get going. See you both after school. And no, I can't. Whenever I hear no music and Sayori being not sincere, it brings me back to that scene. That scene. And I'm not talking about it because I am scared out of my fucking mind. Because I don't like that scene and I cry. I cry when I think of that. Why the fuck do people draw fan art of that? I'm not even joking. People draw fucking fan art of that scene. I get it's an important scene, but fucking hell. The rest of the day drags on, and I finally find myself in the literature club meeting. It's quickly becoming part of my day that I look forward to the most. As I enter the club room, I'm expecting to greet everyone normally, as well as receive another rib-bearing hug from Siri. But something's off today. Siri is sitting at a desk at cornered by herself, kind of moping. Alright. I've never seen her like this before. I tried to talk to her, but she insists nothing is wrong. I'm not so sure. I discussed the matter with Yuri. She talked about how I'm trying to share Sayori's burden with her. I suppose that is true. Now I'm looking at Sayori's way again. Monika's gone over to talk to her, but I can't hear what they're saying. I admit, I'm trying to listen in to the conversation. When suddenly, oh bonk! Natsuki slaps me on the head with her volume manga. Hey, wake up, dummy! Got some parfait girl to read. Right, sorry. Oh no. First Sayori's all comes in all gloomy. Now you're acting up. Seriously, what's up with you two? I don't know. I guess I hate seeing Sayori unhappy. Things don't seem right when she isn't smiling. Hope. Sayori isn't always smiling. Huh? Look, I know you're I know you've known her longer than any of us. But there's some things about her that you don't understand. Sayori puts on a strong face, but do you really think she's always bouncy and happy at home? Well, I guess I never thought about it. I don't know what she's going through. Sometimes the face she puts on is the one she thinks people want to see. She could be hurting on the inside, but doesn't want anyone to know that. I guess I never thought about it that way. I didn't notice, Natsuki. I just told you anything? Well, no. I just, Natsuki crosses her arms and looks away. I can tell she's thinking, but she's trying to decide how much to share with me. People like Sayori. And me. We need to make our own strengths. We don't have anything else to draw from. She looks at me sadly. There's a lot of worse way in Natsuki. You can tell me what's going on. She looks away again. I get the impression that she's thinking about what she says. She wants to say. What's going on? What's going on is that there's a volume of parfait girls that isn't being read, and we need to do something about that. I shake my head. Alright, Natsuki. We read some more parfait girls until Monica calls us up to read poems. I really think I'm getting better at this poem or anything. However, I'm really interested to see if I can get some more out of Sayori about what's bothering her. Natsuki is unusually quiet today. She isn't really looking right at me as she's fidgeting with her hands. I'm not quite sure what to do. So, how about those poems, eh? Oh, right. Sorry, I was thinking about something. Here's my poem for today. Natsuki slowly turns her head over a piece of paper with her poem on it. However, I'm just about to start reading it. She quickly snatches it out of my hand. No, not that one. I wrote a different one for you. I mean, so you can study it, of course. Since you're learning and all. I mean, it isn't my best or anything. It's something I wrote out quickly. Not specifically for you or anything. I just probably think it's stupid. Never mind. Sorry I brought it up. Well, slow down, Natsuki. If you wrote it, I'm sure it's great. Let's take a look at it. She's hesitant as she continues to clutch the paper. Alright, here it is. Just don't say it's terrible or anything, since I didn't put much thought into it. Oh, this is a different one, actually. Okay, so because it's a different one, normally I would skip over it. Because we've seen all the film. Because it's a different one, I'm actually gonna read this one. I'm learning how to read, guys. Congratulations. You get some reading today. There's nothing there for me to do it. I just did it. I fucking felt like it. Alright. I'm gonna do this in my own voice, because of you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I can say it with a shout. My truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. Wait, let's scroll this down. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trust in me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Okay. So this poem, she says it's not specifically about us, but it's definitely about us. Like, you can tell by the wording. Okay. I fucked that up. You can tell by that wording, though, that it is about us, the protagonist. It's specifically about us, like, that she didn't want to show the other one, which is the, I'll Be Your Beach poem. But she specifically chose this one to show to us. So, anyway. Natsuki, just don't. I don't want to know how you feel about it. I don't want to know if you hate her or think it's stupid. I don't think I can handle it if you did. I just put it out there and there it is. Let it be what it is. She's unusually nervous and apprehensive. I have a feeling she just let me see a deeper side of herself. If I didn't know any better. Thank you, Natsuki, for showing me this. I really appreciate it. She glanced in my direction for a moment. You're welcome. Her words are tender and soft. A far cry from her usual brash demeanor. I swear you tell anyone about that poem, there she is. She gets angry. No. Silence. And silence. Oh, a poem about the beach. How fun. Yeah, Yuri and I talked about it and we decided to pick a theme we both write about. You know, since we wound up doing the scene that yesterday on our own. Well, I'm glad to see you two are getting along. So, tell me, Natsuki, what made you two decide to write about this subject? Well, we got to talking and we both found that we have fond memories of the beach from our childhoods. We both spent a lot of time there with our families. I see. I guess I'm kind of the same way. Oh, look at that. Is Monica going to reveal some mysterious past to us today? Well, my past isn't that much of a mystery, Natsuki. I'm just kind of a private person. But anyway, I do have fond memories of spending time with my family at the beach. Lots of beaches, as it turns out. Oh, really? You know, you can't just leave it at that, right? Well, I suppose not. My family traveled a lot when I was young. A lot of places we lived had beaches nearby. We ended up spending a lot of time together on some beach or another. I guess over time, I started to associate the beach with happy times I spent with my family. Wow, just like Yuri and I. Looks like it. So, do you and your family still go to the beach together? Not together. Oh, it's not like there's a story there. There is, but that's all you get about my past today. Perhaps another time. So, no pump today? Huh? Oh no, I didn't get it done. Sorry. Okay, well, okay. I guess that keeps me more time in my mind then. Yeah. Hey, are you okay? You seem kind of, I don't know, out of it. I'm just tired. You know, with playing the festival and all, it's taking a lot out of me. Yeah, I bet. It seems like a pretty big job. But I know you and Monica have a good plan, you know, to all work out to make it a great festival for all of us. I'm really looking forward to getting together with everyone this weekend. We haven't all hung out outside of school before. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Maybe I'll write a poem to share with everyone, since I don't have one today. Sure. Can't wait to read it. Speaking of which, here's my poem today. Yes. Now this is the one we're supposed to be reading. Okay, so by the way, while I was looking shit up, because research and shit. The Because You poem only happens when you specifically go her route. And considering she showed it to us, I'm guessing this game, even though it's basically saying continuity, there you go, continuity, it all basically manifests on you going to Sayori route the whole time. That's what I feel it is. Not Sayori route, I mean the Natsuki route. You're essentially just going to Natsuki route throughout the whole story. Whichever part of the story you go through, you're essentially going the same route. Anyway. Well, the beach. Yeah, it was Yuri's idea. Since we wound up writing about the same thing yesterday, we decided to pick a topic we could both write about. This is a little bit longer than I intended, but a little out of my comfort zone. But it's good to branch out, I guess. I hope Yuri's influence isn't rubbing off on me. I mean, if I started liking writing like her, it'd take forever to finish our poems. Natsuki, who's this about? Huh? Oh, well, no one in particular. It isn't Hope, is it? Huh? I mean, what makes you say that? Well, you two were at lunch with each other today, and you both like manga. I mean, you two would make a great couple. What? Well, I mean, I am pretty great. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you felt that way about me. But you know, it's not like this is about him or anything. I mean, why do you care? Oh, it's nothing, Natsuki. Just putting it in your mind. Just put it out of your mind. I'm just glad you're becoming friends, that's all. Well, thanks. I mean, he's still a dummy. Right. After reading poems, Monica gets us all together. Everyone seems to be pretty excited or something. But I'm totally in the dark. Monica tells about the plans for all of us to go over to the house for the weekend and discuss festival planning. That's like a good time. I wouldn't complain about spending the day with 4 gorgeous girls. Unfortunately, actually guys, that's the thing I need to talk to you about. I can't have you all over this weekend. Monica won't say why, but she can't have us over. The mood dampers pretty quickly. Everyone is really disappointed. I kind of wish there's something I could do to help. Wait a minute. All my parents out of town for the weekend. Where are your parents even at? What the fuck, man? Hey guys, just stop. Why don't we move to my house? They all stop talking and look at me. They seem a bit surprised the words came out of my mouth. Normally I'm too nervous to really talk to girls. I mean, I'm good for a pickup line or two. But actual conversation? Not so much. I mean, I relate. Why do you think I'm single? I'm fucking done. Now here I am, inviting a group of girls over to my house. After discussion, they decided to come over one at a time throughout the weekend. Natsuki will come over on Sunday to bake cupcakes. After setting up a few preparations with the others, I head over to talk to her. Hey, I need to get your number so we can figure out what time to get together on Sunday. Alright. Natsuki snatches my phone from my hand and starts entering her information on it. When she's finished, she hands it back as if she's giving me some kind of treasure. There, you got my number. Don't let it go to your head. I put my phone back in my pocket. I'll try to use this new information as a form of justice. Nice. I might send you a few texts over the weekend. You know, just to make sure I got the number right. That's fine, you can text me anytime. I'll be bringing the supplies over, but you may have some stuff we already need. I'll make a list and get back to you. I still have to find an excuse to get out of the house for a few hours on Sunday. Why don't you just tell your band you're going over to a friend's house? Well, I don't really... Natsuki gets quiet. Maybe I should change the subject. Do you and your dad talk much? Smooth transition there, huh? God damn it. You had one job and you fucked it up. God damn it. Not really. I mean, we used to talk more, but he's not much for conversation these days. Whoa. That's a bit heavier of an answer than I expected. I'm sorry to hear that. I actually have something important to talk to him about it that I've been kind of putting off. I'm interested to hear more, but I feel like it's in private. Well, wait. Well, no, Natsuki said that. Shit, I just realized. I'm too lazy to go back and read it like again in Natsuki's voice. I'm too lazy, guys. Well, why haven't you? I don't know how to feel if he'd react. I guess I'm scared of making him mad. Well, he's your dad, isn't he? My parents got mad at me, so oh, fucking hell. My parents get mad at me sometimes, but we always work it out. I guess I feel like I always know I'm loved, even if they aren't happy with me. Lucky. Huh? Nothing! Anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I'll get back to you as soon as what I need. Talk to you later. Alright, later. I gathered myself and head out the door. Sorry, slipped out earlier when I was looking, so I walked home and slowly. Just like my normal walks home. Poggers. I take some time to think about how she was acting today. I'm still uneasy in the way she was behaving. Hopefully she'll get better and better spirits tomorrow. I also think about Natsuki. I don't know why, but I find myself feeling a bit worried about her. I hope the conversation with father goes alright. I'm suddenly a bit worried about this culture now. Papa, we need to talk. I'm bringing this up often, but it's about Mom. I know, we don't talk about her, but I think we need to discuss this. I found this box of pictures the other day. Yes, the beach. We went to the beach. Yes, Papa, we went to the beach. All of us. How come Mama isn't in any of the pictures? Mom was there. I know she was in these pictures. You cut her out of them, didn't you? Why? It hurts. It hurts to remember. I know it hurts, Papa. It hurts me too. But we don't talk about her anymore. We've never talked about what happened. I need to remember her. I need to forget. This isn't fair. I just want to remember her. I've already lost her once. She's cut out completely. It's like she died all over again. Madoka. You say you need to forget. Do you keep calling her by her name? Madoka, please. Stop it. Stop calling me by your name. It's gone, Papa. Stop. She's gone, but I'm not. I can't lose you too. I need you to be a father to me. I need to talk about this. Stop. No, I won't stop. I need you, Papa. What the fuck? Is that all it takes? Is that all it takes to get you to notice me? I know in the original game, Act 1, she was mostly emotional abuse. Because, again, I do my research and shit. And it was it was in Act 2 where it was physical abuse. But, the fact that, I don't know, even without the music playing, I don't know, I don't know how I can handle, like, playing, I gotta go, I'll start recording for now. I'll finish the rest of the Natsuki's story when I come back. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and, well, we will finish it, no matter how long it takes, we will finish the whole thing. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.